What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Filipinos are so warm and friendly,
so hospitable to tourists,
and they are always so positive, smiling, and easy-going.
Before we dive into this, because he sounds like he's, he gaslighting right now.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. We must admit they are. Hands down, from comments to the videos they recommend, and just the love that they show. They're some great people.
Yeah, all right.
They are. This video is meant to be pinoy bait.
Because while all these things might be true, let me ask you something controversial. How often do you hear about Filipinos being intelligent, and did Filipinos have any real impact on the world?
I've never really heard of that. Aren't they just all about being nice and smiley?
Well, there is much more than the stereotypes. And so, in collaboration with all the Filipinos in Team Project Nightfall, we created this special video. Why Filipinos are so much more than just their stereotypes.
This is important.
For starters, you have to thank a Filipino for how fast your computer runs. Yes, Filipino inventor Diosdado Bantao made the first single-chip graphical user interface accelerator, which in simple terms allows for data to be processed faster. He helped simplify computer design with fewer chips, making computers smaller, more portable, and more affordable. And it's extra inspiring when you realize that this now billionaire used to walk barefoot on dirt roads as a child back in his small Filipino town.
That's a story to it. That's a story to it.
I like that. You know what? Because we were around with those big bulky computers back in the
dinosaur, the fossils we called them.
Yes, we really did call them that, huh?
Yeah.
I remember the day my library, the community library, took them all off the floor. I remember that day.
Off the floor is crazy.
For real, because that's when we started getting the slimmer computers with the, the monitors that go with the desktop. So I remember that day. So, okay, Filipino.
Fire. And then, of course, he got a story to go with that, so that just makes him even more of an intelligent individual. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not about where you're from, it's about where you're going, and he made that stop, like he made that location.
Yes,
so that's a good thing.
Barefoot.
And while we are on tech, if you are making any video calls these days, Filipino engineer and physicist Gregorio Zara is your guy. Because way before Messenger, Zoom, FaceTime, Skype became a thing, he already created this, a video phone.
They didn't make it out here.
And now, for inventions that saved lives, the Filipino women you are looking at right now gave the world a medical incubator that works without electricity. Thanks to her, many babies that live in remote communities will survive because her improvised incubator can be cheaply reproduced.
Wow.
That's a good one.
And as we talk about being world-class, let's talk about how amazing Filipino talent is. If you love Disney and Pixar,
our first 10K on this channel?
Possibly. Some
First
time ago.
10K, 15K was because of Filipino talent.
That was one artist. I wish I remember her name, but she can blow.
Was it the one who could mimic
Celine Dion? I think she
Celine
did Celine Dion.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
Whitney
her.
Houston.
The notes is crazy.
Yes.
She could sing. Dang, I wish I remember her name to tell y'all. That was just kind of added to this flavor, but yeah, they talented.
They are.
Mad talented.
movies like Finding Nemo and Inside Out, you have to thank this world-class Filipino animator Ronnie Del Carmen for working behind those iconic films. And then we have Bruno Mars, Olivia Rodrigo, Bella Poarch, Vanessa Hudgens, Heidi Steinfeld. All of these Hollywood celebrities have Filipino blood too. But with this one you're most likely not surprised because Filipinos are known for their talent. To make their world impact even stronger, nearly 2 million Filipinos work in many countries outside the Philippines.
If there was a World Cup for where we want to outsource, Philippines takes the cake.
They are very highly educated in all things digital.
And lastly, I mentioned hospitality as a stereotype at the beginning of this video. But in history, this famous trait literally saved lives because the Philippines opened its arms to many refugees in the past, like Russians, Jews escaping Nazis, Spanish refugees, and Chinese immigrants, all persecuted people who wouldn't be accepted by other countries.
Come on.
In this very, very remote corner of Asia, the only country who replied to the call of IRO was the Philippines.
And so having all of this in mind, Night Fam, all together now, Sana all. Sana all, Filipinos will appreciate the underrated geniuses of their nation. Sana all, countries will start looking at themselves beyond the stereotypes. I hope everyone will share this video, whichever country they come from, to prove that any country is always so much more than what media says about it.
That is fact.
Today, you have been Pinoy baited because undeniably, more Filipinos deserve to be proud of themselves, not just for their positivity or hospitality, but also for their intelligence and their impact on the world.
Big facts, man. Make sure you check his channel out. At the end of the day, how you view yourself is how you appreciate yourself, how you love on yourself. And if you just have like a reality, well, let's not say reality. Let's say you have an imagery of yourself and it's negative, then 9 times out of 10, that's how you would treat people around you. But as you can see, stereotypes debunked. Filipinos are awesome people. Great things they did in life too.
Yeah. We love the Filipinos. I think we've only reacted to one bad Filipino video, and that was when we discovered the KKK. That's the only one. And again, it still wasn't like a bad video. We was learning a part of their history. You know, so it was never bad about the Filipinos.
Which they have their own way of, I forgot the term with the KKK that they express it as, but it's very opposite of the original and how they do it at a time in history. Yeah. But I would like to fast forward a little bit from that topic and just go to the lady from the Philippines who went to school out here in the U.S. I think we did a video on that.
Yeah.
And she took the job opportunity and the kids loved her. Of course, they kind of didn't understand a little bit of her background, but as they grew with her, they was able to understand the history and everything of how Filipinos are, bro. And I think that was a good thing, too.
Yeah, we have a lot of Filipino teachers.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so that was cool. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.